Hello everyone, I am Ron and today we are diving into Wise, a revolutionary platform for international money transfer, currency exchange, and managing multi-currency account. Whether you are new to Wise or just exploring its features, this video will show you how to get started and make the most of this incredible tool or website, whatever you say. Simply, you have to just go to Google, search for Wise or Wise Transfer, and click on this first link here. I will give you three options. Personal, you can create a personal account, then you can create a business account too, as well as there's a platform of Wise here. Right. So majorly, if you want to use Wise, you can use it for the personal or business for the money transfer or just for simple a local solution for international money transfer currency exchange and multi-currency account with its real exchange rates. Before moving forward, let's compare the three popular money transfer applications or tool here. The first one is a PayPal, Payoneer, and Device. Now here, in terms of fees, you can compare that Payoneer charge around 0.3% and there's a 2% withdrawal. On the PayPal, the charges are highest. On Device, there's a one transfer fee, which is basically very less, right? And I use Wise because I was a freelancer and Wise is pretty much best for freelancers. As you can see here, the exchange rate, so set up by Payoneer, include conversion fees. Yes, that is pretty much high, as well as the conversion rate is very low as compared to the real time conversion rate. So you can see here, set up by PayPal includes markup, and the charges go very high in PayPal. In the Wise, there's a real time, real mid market exchange rate, which is pretty good, and that is what most of the freelancers wanted. The speed is pretty much best for the Wise because you can transfer within for the most popular routes here, right? And I think it's available in most of the popular country if you live in Europe, West, or in just Asia. Right, speed. Payoneer takes you around 2 to 5 business days, and PayPal is take you highest. It goes up to 5 to 7, and sometimes they hold the money for 15 to 20 days. And Wise is pretty much best because you can just receive money. I have received money from my clients in just 2 or 3 minutes, right? And the currency available, that is 7. PayPal gives you 25 plus. On the Wise, it is 60 plus. So as you can see here, this is convenient. So now I don't want to waste any time here. Now let's get started. So first of all, to use it, whether it's a business or personal, simply just go and click on open account here, right? And by the way, you can also check this out while checking each and everything. What's the conversion rate? And for example, let's say I want to send, that is $915 from India to US. Now I want to check at what's the exact cost here. So you can see here the cost is around 1337, which is basically that is around $10, right? And that is pretty much very less. That is around 2.15%, right? You can compare the fees and everything. And this is the lowest if you compare most of the money transfer application or tools here. So let's go and click on create an account. Here it will ask your email address. So simply I will just go with the Google. You can also enter your simple email address here or Facebook or Apple. I will advise you to just go with the normal email address. So let's go with the Google. I will just select one of my ID here. Now here it will ask you if you want to create a personal or a business. So there's not a much difference, even though if you just go with the personal, it will ask you very less detail because in personal, they just need your personal account number. That's it. But in the business, they just need information about the business. By the way, in the future, if you want to convert your, if you want to make a business account, so you can convert your personal account to a business account. That is also possible, right? So let's go with the personal one here. I will ask your country and region. So it will show whether in which country it's available and which country it's not. So I'll just go and select the India here and click on continue. Right now, what you can do with Wise in India. So I can send money, and this other feature is not available in India right now. But if I just go and select here United States, and in the United States, it will ask me some of the locations here. So let's say I will just write here New York and click on continue. Now here you can see all these features is available. So obviously the way main feature of Wise that is a transfer money, right? You can hold and convert money into 48 different currencies. You can spend abroad with the cards. You will get a digital card. Then there's a receive money, right? Obviously the second most popular feature here. And you can also earn interest, right? So once you just go and click on continue, you have to enter your phone number. That is for the security. Now you have to create an password. So this is a way to create an account. And I've already made an account. So let's get to the real account here. Now let's go and click on login. Now this is the exact dashboard here. So this will show you, this is a main dashboard, that is home basically, and it will show you the exact money which you have received, right? And you can see here, this is the exact amount in your home country currency, right? And here on the left side, you will see there's a card option. As I told you, this card feature is available in some of the part of the country and some of the part of the continent, right? But in India, it's not available, right? But in the card feature, you can just use this as a normal debit card. And if you have money in your Wise account, then you can use it to spend it. Right. Now, this is called transactions. So it will show you the exact transactions and everything, right? Pretty much easy, pretty much decent. Now, this is payment. So payment management is not available in our country, and mostly, majorly, all of the countries it's not available because you can just earn interest on that. Now, this is a payment request. So let's go and check out the most of the popular thing here. So let's go to the home, right? And here you can see it will show you the exact currency change here. So for example, let's say that you want to send money. So how you can send money here? Now I want to send, let's say I will select here my currency here. So let's say that my currency is INR and I want to send, right? So let's say I want to send around $1,000. So let's say this is $1,000. This will be this much, this much money in my currency here. And it will show you the real time. So if I just take here INR to USD rate, you can see here that today rate is around, let me check this up, that is 85.53. And if I just go here, you can see here 85.53. So it will show you the exactly the real time transaction rate, right? And the receiver will receive on the same day. And sometimes it may on after 2 days, right? And if I just change it, you can see here, if somebody sent $1,000 from US, right, I can receive it in a second. But if I send it from my country to US, so you can see here the arrival time is a little bit late here, but yeah, this is depend on country to country, right? And you can see here, let's say, okay, let me just go and select here $1,000 here, right? And I will just go and click on send. Now here, now you can see here paying with. So just go and click on here and you will see a lot of options, right? So you can choose a normal, option which will charge you really less. You can see here, this is ACH. So it will charge you, if you send $1,000, it will charge you around $7.33 here. If I just do the Wise transfer, right, which will arrive in 3 hours, you can choose this here. This is really fast. And debit card is also, it will arrive in a second. Same goes for the credit card, right? And you can see here if you have a balance, which is not available in every country here, but if you have this feature, then you can see here the charges are really less. So you can choose the charges and it will be completely up to you. Debit and credit card, have the highest charges because there's a, bank and middleman, everyone here, but I will just go with a ACH here. Now, once we're going here, you can see here arrive in seconds, right? And you can see here, this is the exact fees, which is, Wise is going to charge. Now, I will just go and click on add recipient. So obviously we have to add the information we want to send. So the very best thing is that if you want to send money to someone, then they need to have a Wise account. And you have to just simply enter their email address and that's it, right? So that is really cool here. Now, let's say I have to just enter the person whom I want to send the email. So I have to just enter the email. But in some cases, let's say if you're not able to find, let's say show you, right? If I want to enter the email, I can send it to this person, right? But in some cases, if you're not able to find, then you can just enter their bank details. Now here it will show you while adding the bank details, you can click on enter bank details here, right? And who's your new recipient. So you can just go and select someone else or whether it's a business account, right? And if they are not on Wise, then you can just go with this option. So you have to just enter the full name here, right? IFC code, the account number, and all this information, and you will able to send to that person, right? And once you have selected, let's say I want to send it this through enter here, I will select here, select an option. So let's say this is a, you have to select the reason for what reason you are sending. So let's say this is an educational expense. Now I will just go and click on continue here. Right now it will verify. So you just need to switch to your smartphone, and this will be the first time and the last time. So they will just verify for the first time. If it is completely a new account, then they are just going to verify by using your ID documents and everything, right? And they will review, and then simply you can just go and click on pay. So this is the exact process if you want to send money, and this is the most easiest way to do it. Now, let's say if you want to request money to some clients, even just go and click on request a payment, right? And let it load here. Now choose the currency. So here you have to, let's say it is in USD here, and you can request money. You have to just simply enter the email address and send a request. So that feature is also a really cool feature here, and you can just receive it. Now this is a bill split here. So you will find all your, if you want to split bill with your friends, you can also do it. Right now it will show you the recipient details and everyone details from here, right? You can manage more than one bank account in Wise and in a different currency. So that is also a really a good feature of Wise, and you can use it, and this is really cool and fast. So guys, if you found this tutorial very helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more finance and tech insights. Don't forget to leave a comment below. I would love to hear how you're using Wise or answer any questions.